is Hans. This is another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today we've got one from Taiwan. This is from NoodleMix. And this is their three flavors in one noodle. And it's more like 3 noodles with different flavors. So today, the last one I did was what's called guan miao. And guan miao is, it's like a folded noodle. I tried to do it when I was in Taiwan my first trip to Taiwan, down in Tainan, and I didn't. I'll leave it to the experts, let me put it that way. But, okay, what do we have here? There's 3 kinds of noodles. This is the second of the 3. And this is here, let's do this, because this is going to be kind of messy. It's either, I'm going to say it's either a rice noodle, or it's, feels like a rice noodle, or it's a bean thread. I don't know which one it is. This must be feels like a powder. And then we have some kind of oil here, but you cook it, you drain it, you add the stuff, and you're good to go. And you better push the button or it's not going to do anything. Yeah. But they all of them say 5 to 6 minutes, so that's what I'm doing. Fourth one I'm doing this morning. So yeah, that was kind of a neat thing to realize, that it's been 43 years since Mount St. Helens erupted. Yeah. But enough about that. How are you doing? So they got the debt ceiling thing, and one of the things that is supposedly on the table, which really kind of floors me, is the work for welfare / the work for food stamps. And that's rough. That's like, there's people that are like, that depend on that because they're old, infirm, disabled, all sorts of stuff. And to make that like considered a win by like making these people totally screwed, that's freaking filthy, guys. You know, if you're still a Republican these days, at least one that thinks the guys that are in charge are great, prepare to be triggered, you know. Just leave it at that. But yeah, I don't understand what the, I guess it's the haves and the have-nots, and the haves want more and the have-nots want something. But I don't know. It's a sad state of affairs. Lots of gun violence. That doesn't seem to change. Nobody seems to care about that. And yeah. Anyways, on to nicer things. It's nice out today. I wish I was out walking. My wife does have the extra key. She has 3 keys to our apartment right now. I had none. I wish I had my keys. But then you wouldn't be able to see me yammering about my irritation with Republican politics and, yeah. Oh, look at that. The tree's moving slightly. There's a little breeze. Oh, man. What a perfect day to throw on some sunscreen and go walk 15 miles. I was hoping I'd actually end up walking 20 miles today, because last Thursday and Friday I did 20 miles. But not today. It sucks. It freaking sucks so bad. You have no idea. It's like very intrinsic to me these days of going out and walking and doing what I do. And it sucks too because Pepper can't go because it's too warm. If it gets above 68, if I'm gonna go out walking and it's gonna get up to 68 degrees, she stays home. Because first off, she's a black dog. Second off, the ground gets hot. And would you, I mean, think about it. Would you want to walk with your bare feet? They're saying, I saw on some stuff saying that 77 degrees is a good rule of thumb. But I don't know. She gets pretty tired and panting like crazy. And when she gets home, she's just like, yeah, no good. I've had her get that hot a couple times, and I don't think that's I don't think that's a good pet parenting way to go. So I don't do that. She's growing big though, aren't you? She's got a new crate. Her new crate is freaking enormous. But now for the eggs that I made on Monday, I was cooling them, and I walked out of the room, went to the bathroom, came back, caught her standing up. She was like up on the counter, leaning forward and drinking the water out of the sink. And that's tall. She's a big dog. And she's gonna get bigger. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, Peppa. She's a good girl, though. Oh, wait, no, she's not. What am I talking about? I like her. I enjoy a pet dog. All right. Here's the next step. And here is our noodle. Oh, wow. This smells pretty good. I'm going to give it a little cross-cut therapy. A little. There we go. Now we drain the noodle. An odd thing to say, but that's just what I do. And go with that. So here is our dry drained rice. I think it's a rice noodle. I really don't know. These are kind of tricky for me to translate sometimes. These particular varieties. Nothing wrong with them, that's for sure. And what's neat is the first one that I reviewed out of this differing set of 3. The first one. Yeah, this is like a seafood one. This might be shrimp. Not what I expected in the slightest. I figured this might just be like a scallion. This might be a peppery one. Interesting. I am thoroughly enthused and fascinated. These guys keep coming out with really, well, they came out with a whole bunch, but the varieties I'm trying are all just like really different. I like that. I like little more. Oh, I hear ya. I've been getting so much junk mail and spam. That was a text spam. Yeah. Very curious about this one. And I'm very ready to try it. In fact, I just want to eat it all because I know this is going to be good for 1. And for 2, I haven't really had any noodles for a while, except for like in other things. So here is our, we'll try it. Cheers. Interesting. I ponder. It's not bad. Not at all what I expected. It's one of these varieties that give me that feeling, and the only thing I can say is like, this is compelling. I don't understand it. I like it. And it's interesting. I am compelled by this to seek out more information. I've been talking to these guys. They're doing a special exhibition show. And it sounds like it's going to be a big to-do in Taiwan. So that's exciting for them. I hope people try their stuff because it's really, really impressive, different, and good. Hey, you said it tasted like shrimp. Why are you putting pork on there? Because that's what I have. I had shrimp for the last one, but it's not thawed. Sometimes it's like I don't know really anything about something until I actually try it. Beautimous. And we're gonna go with the runny egg again, the softie. The Ajitama tamago? Ajisuki tamago. So I made 5 of these guys on Monday, and I want them to see the light of day before they're just a little too far gone. Oof, they just want to jump out of my hand, folks. Pepper, the eggs don't want to hang out with me. They want to fall out of my hand. Ooh, like that. I like that. That's fine. Yes, I agree, Pepper. Okay. A little crushed. Very light. And do I want to put sesame seed on this? I don't know. I kind of like this. It's nice and simple, elegant, magical, happy. So yeah, another NoodleMix variety I'm trying, and that I find absolutely absolutely wonderful. I mean, these guys are really doing some neat stuff. There's a couple brands that I've had recently that were from Taiwan, and stuff is just like so different than what I'm used to. And that's great. Truly a breath of fresh air. They also have a konjac noodle. It's made from a root. And it's basically, I will say virtually 0 calories. They tend to, the thing about konjac is it can be really rubbery, but if you use the right gauge of noodle, it's actually quite good. So yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much for watching. The next one I'll be doing, I think maybe the last one today, but I don't know. I've got until like 4 o'clock and it's 10:30 right now. I got a couple unboxings to do. Yeah, but this is another one from this 3 flavors, 1 noodle. And yeah, cool. All right, this has been Hans the Ramen Reader wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Pepper. Pepper.